Now, and of course, there is permission from the family. Normally, it's a hard situation. There's a lot of media because of the magnitude of this crime that want to cover uh, the funeral. They want to cover the wake, and so we were invited to go and cover some of it, and we did. We try to always do it in good taste, and there you see the location of the wake for young Jory. And Chief of Police Scott Silveri has announced that a small section of the church's parking lot at St. Genevieve Church shall be blocked off so as to accommodate media parking. There's a lot of media that have been covering this story. At the conclusion of the service, the procession will follow the route from St. Genevieve Church north, turn onto Cedar Street east to Tiger Drive, turn left on Tiger Drive north to St. Mary Highway, turn right onto St. Mary Highway, and then it'll go all the way to Highway 1 to the front entrance of St. Joseph Cemetery. So there you have it. Once again, a lot of media will be there, so expect that when you get to the funeral. HTV, welcome to Bayou Time. You're on. Go ahead, please. Hello. HTV, you're on. Go ahead, please.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing tonight?
Hey, yeah, he's talking about the death penalty, but there's been a lot of murders in Lafourche Parish in the past years. I don't remember of any of them going to the death penalty. They had that guy that killed that woman, dumped her body and cut off. They had them 4 Mexicans, no death penalty. That's the whole problem. I don't think Cam Morgan got the gut to put anybody on death row.
Well, he's done it before. I wouldn't agree with that comment for sure.
Well, when was one ever convicted and murdered in Lafourche Parish? I don't ever remember anybody getting.
No, I agree, but
Parish.
That was my point. That after it leaves the local courts, then it's out of their hands. I mean, they don't actually go and inject them or pull.
Well, he's not even asking for the death penalty for most of them. I don't think he got the gut. He didn't ask for the death penalty for that woman that killed her kids.
Yeah, and I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. I think
I
think what they do is they look at each. Yeah, I think they look at each.
He ain't got the gut. That's why they got so many murders in Lafourche Parish.
I disagree. I think he has the guts, but as a district attorney, you have to meet with the family. The family has a big say.
Murder's murder. It don't matter who it is or how it's done.
I understand, but let me just
say.
That
16-year-old case too. He ain't gonna do death penalty on them.
I'm just saying the family has a big say so in what determines is going to happen. No, but you're entitled to your opinion.
I know.
I'm
right.
give you the last word. Go ahead.
That's it. I'm right because he ain't got the gut. Thank you.
Okay, you got it. Now look, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I mean, every circumstance, and I just want to remind the audience, is a different circumstance. And I'd probably have to get Cam and Joe Waits on. Joe Waits has had some big cases, and other district attorneys have had big cases, but I remember the serial killer situation in Terrebonne Parish that Mr. Waits met with the families, and a lot of these families don't want an eye for an eye, because I covered that story. So when the DA will ask the family, what do you want? Sometimes they don't want to go that route. So, it's a tough situation to be in. It definitely is. And I guess we'd have to be privy to all the information that the DAs have, and we're not always privy to that because they're not going to give it all out. They have a case to try. And even after the case, a lot of it comes out in the court, and then you find out that there really is another side to it. So, I'm not going to judge them either. It's a lot of emotions, a lot of things that are taking place, and that's a tough job. I don't know if I'd want to have it, for sure. HTV, welcome to the program. Go ahead, please.
Hello?
You're on. Go ahead.
Yes. Hi, Martin.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
You're looking handsome as ever.
Oh, well, thank you. Don't make me blush tonight. All right.
I'm calling about the Jordy case. I think the mother has blame as much as that man that murdered her child because for the fact that there's enough organizations and clubs that would have helped her with housing, food, clothes, medicine, and everything that child would have needed. Why in the hell would she leave that child with a wacko like that if she knew he was like that?
That's $1 million question for sure.
A mother is a mother. You love that child no matter whether they cripple, they can do for themselves or what have you.
Yeah,
But
and I certainly don't question the fact that she loved her son. There might have been some bad judgment calls along the way. I certainly don't think she didn't love her son because all evidence points to the fact that she did. But you're right, we can second guess all we want now, but it's not going to bring him back for sure.
Yes, but don't make her look like Mother Teresa.
No, she's
either.
not. Yeah, no, I understand
Yeah,
that.
no, I don't agree with that one bit because there's enough people that would have cared for that child while she could have stayed home and taken care of her own child and not dump him on the boyfriend or the daddy of that child. I just don't agree with that.
Well, certainly you're entitled to your opinion, and we're going to give it to you for sure.
And another thing, Terry Sanchez is a wonderful young man. There is two sides to the coin. Who's to say it was not reversed in the bathroom? Who was there to see it?
Okay, what do you mean reversed? I'm not sure.
Well, I'm saying is there's just two sides to every coin.
Okay, but I'm not sure of your theory. What would be your theory as to being reversed?
Well, who's to say he was not raped in the bathroom? Adults do get raped, you know.
That he was raped?
There's two sides to every story.
All right, but I'm just saying, are you saying that he was raped by the 12-year-old?
No, I'm just saying information that people should not only look at the child, but look at Terry's side of the story also.
Okay. Has he spoke his side of the story? Has he said something?
I'm not saying.
Well, I'm just saying I'm reading directly from the police report.
I'm not saying, but I believe every person has a right to what happened to him also.
Oh, no, there's no doubt about that, and he's going to have his say. But I'm saying when we get a police report and it goes to the heart of the matter, no, you're right. He will have a say-so, and we will certainly cover it. But I don't think the Thibodeau police would have made an arrest unless they either, one, had a confession or they had a whole bunch of evidence.
Well, I pray they're right. Well, I'm not condemning what they did, but there's two sides to the story.
Okay, well, no, I appreciate that, for sure.
But I thank you for your comments, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right, do have to take a break. We'll come back. We'll take another round of phone calls, and we'll be right back on Bayou Time. Don't go away.